Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message, this divinely led reading for Charles and Miss Netta. Now y'all, I am super confused, so I'm gonna let the energy do what energy does, baby, okay? Because I'm like, huh? But that's okay. Is this... We need a full view. Okay, fix that. Thank you. All right, so this reading is alleged in for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay. Yeah, I already know. I'm about to oil up these hands and get it in there. All up. Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to these two, this relationship, that somebody needs to have some truthful communication. Somebody needs to reach out and touch somebody's hand. Okay, they need to have integrity, divine intervention. It also feels like someone needs counsel or some type of therapy or some type of leadership advisor or something of some sort for these two, because there needs to be surrender and reconciliation. And this is in regards to this hotter than blue blazes relationship. Now this could be a fire sign, or it could just indicate that there's a lot of passion but also chaos within this relationship, hence why it's a come to Jesus moment. You know, lay your burdens down, SOS, wave the white flag. Okay, Spirit is acknowledging that there's passion, sensuality, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. Spirit is also acknowledging in the middle of the deck that this is a very windy road. Remember, this is the path that they have chosen. So if that is the choice to, you know, deal with what comes with that, deal with what comes. Thank you, Spirit. Good choices equal good karma. Bad choices equal bad karma. That's just how I see it. At any time they can get on the righteous path, but that would be their choice. And that is the power that we have in this realm, the power of choice. Ashe to the ancestors, ashe to the universe. Ooh, okay. I'm about to say, how does Miss Netta feel about Charles? Well, there's a couple of things. Spirit is acknowledging that Miss Netta is stalling, what feels like stalling, acknowledging like there is monotony and there is boredom, and this is a one-horse town, and at any moment this person can jump over this obstacle, but they refuse to. She refuses to. She thinks that the grass is greener over here, even though this is keeping her from her purpose and her strength. Spirit is also acknowledging that it feels like there's some anxiety or depression or something that's riddling Miss Netta when it comes to Charles. And this is the solar plexus energy in the back, letting me know that this is a choice. Again, everybody has a choice. It's a choice to be with this person romantically, passionately, etc. But this acknowledging too that there's a lot of emotion. It's a lot of choppy waters. You're trying to be a strong pillar and post and withstand the storms as they come, because you clearly are choosing to be with this person. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's some fame and accolades that come with this, because this is my Holly Weird card. It's like catching everyday lightning bugs, secret wish, everyday magic. You heard what I said. But yeah, it's a wonder and a secret wish. And Spirit is acknowledging too, when it comes to how Miss Netta feels about Charles, it's very layered. Okay, it's like you point one finger, several fingers are pointed back, but it feels like there's like this duality to it. Be that what it be. Like, it doesn't feel like this is just their energy, Miss Netta's energy towards Charles. It feels like this is coupled with a couple of energies pointing blame and pointing fingers at Mrs. Netta. And it's a swirl of emotion, okay? But aren't you precious, suffering, full, disdain, displeasure, contempt, poking fun, read between the lines. So I don't know why Spirit is saying this, but it's this energy of, did you read your script? Did you get your script? I don't know what that means. Spirit is also acknowledging when it comes to Miss Netta and how how she feels about Charles, how Miss Netta feels about Charles. There's this energy of putting a bad taste in their mouth, like not really liking where things are, but trying to be very optimistic with this situation. I do see red needing to get grounded. So there, when life gives you lemons, Miss Netta's making lemonade. Being optimistic, persevering, seeking opportunity, tapping into her creativity and her genius. Okay. All right. And then how does Charles feel about Mrs. Netta? Hotter than blue blazes, passion, sensuality, amorousness, chemistry, longing, and an instant crush. Could be a fire sign, or could just be chaotic. Could be both. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is a part of his path. This is the path that he's chosen. It is windy. It is curvy. And at any time he can get off of this roller coaster of a ride. But if not, enjoy the travel, enjoy the journey. Okay. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's something that he's trying to get away from when it comes to Mrs. Netta. It's this energy of trying to get away, trying to escape, trying to like just not deal with it. But this could also mean like trying to literally physically get away, be that vacation or just get the hell away, you know? I do see a small little bit of yellow here, letting me know that there's very little power, very little what he feels like power and control in this situation. I do see water in the background, just letting me know this could be emotional or could indicate that one or both of them is a water sign, okay? Charles and Miss Netta, current relationship energy. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging that there's some people talking, and the communication, what's being said is this intention to create chaos, okay? It doesn't feel like the best intent. I can't necessarily say that it's negative or an ill intent, but I just know that it's harmful. It's hurtful. Okay. And this is some energy, some information that was once deeply embedded. It's coming to the surface. What you do in the dark comes out in the light. So it's like the skeleton's coming out of the closet. It's the inevitable. It makes you feel like you have hidden enemies, and it makes you feel anxious. Okay. With the 3 witches. Subconsciously, this is someone's karma. This is someone's karma. It's and it has to do with karma within a relationship as well. And in the middle of the deck, again, illusions, water sign, or could be emotional, but what's happening in the dark is coming to the light. Spirit is also saying there's something very mysterious about this situation. Spirit said there's a sexual healing within this relationship, but there's also a heart attack, someone's heart getting broken in this relationship once they face their fears. I do see red needing to get grounded. I do see green with the heart chakra, and this is a soul tie relationship. For me, meaning like karmic lovers, star-crossed lovers. It's not written in the stars, and that there will be a timestamp on this relationship. There'll be a time for this relationship to come to a halt, a pause, and an ending. Okay, sending them love and light. All right, how does Miss Netta feel about Charles? Mrs. Netta. Okay. We do get the athlete in reverse. Loser mentality, competition, negative attitude, out of shape, distractions, lack of motivation, stagnation, lacking discipline. And then how does Charles feel about Mrs. Netta? The market in reverse. Wastefulness, betrayal, lack, not knowing your worth, deficiency, desires, thief, loss, worthlessness, wants, decline, catastrophic event, poverty, trust issues, fraud, competition, costly affairs. Oh. All right. Miss Netta and Charles. Thank you. Overly emotional. Someone in this relationship is overly emotional, a cheater and a violent man with the King of Cups, creating a lot of emotion subconsciously. With the King of Wands, fire sign energy in the area of passion, but also in the area of business. Remember, fire signs don't like to be held down. Fire signs like to be the leader. So whoever is naturally the leader in this relationship, this is their energy that's coming through. Charismatic, taking control, being bold, and having a lot of daring decisions. Yeah, the fire signs like to be in control. And Spirit is also acknowledging that it's not over right now, like current energy, it's not over. There's still something that they have to deal with. This is a karmic love, so there's lessons, or karmic partnership, a karmic relationship. There's a lesson that needs to be learned and it hasn't been learned yet. Lack of closure, unsuccessful, and stagnation with the World card in reverse. They're going to feel this energy of having a lack of closure because this is not their... This is not a part of their aligned path, okay?
Hey.
Thank you, Spirit. Them being together is not a part of the aligned path. Thank you. What is their biggest obstacle, Mrs. Netta and Charles? This card. Remember, I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Fuck, I have a card that's flipped over. I do. Conflict, stuck between two choices and an imbalance with the Lover's card in reverse. So a conflict is an obstacle. Someone being stuck between two choices and an obstacle is an obstacle, and an imbalance is an obstacle. Working too hard is an obstacle. Dependency and no style is an obstacle with the Nine of Pentacles, breaking down the foundation of their relationship, but also their money. With the Emperor, another big obstacle is abuse of power, poor planning, and a lack of a father figure with the Emperor in reverse. What's next for Mrs. Netta and Charles? Losing momentum, chaos, and waiting with the Eight of Wands. Fire sign is fizzling in the area of business and also in the area of passion. With the Magician, someone is trying to use their intentions to keep what they want and have what they want. This is one of the brouhaha cards for sure. Manifesting, trying to be an alchemist and focusing on what it is that they want. But see, unfortunately, it's going to backfire. It's going to make this relationship feel like it's losing momentum, chaos, and waiting. Up in the middle of the deck, there's several cards that want to come out. What we're not seeing is they're faking happiness because there's stagnation. Someone has low self-esteem with the Eight of Cups, creating a lot of emotion. This couple, this relationship, losing interest, separation, and an unhappy couple with the Two of Cups because someone feels stuck and they want to let go. They don't have direction. So there's a lack of direction and need to release, and they're waiting on the best solution and contemplating with the Hangman. But with the Chariot card in reverse, they'll still be continue to have lack of self-control because this isn't your person. These are star-crossed lovers. This is a karmic relationship. This is a soul tie. So they're going to continue to feel lost. Car troubles are even coming up because this is not for you. With the Three of Cups, though, there is some happy times coming for one or both of them. It appears, and it feels like once they release the other person. Let's just clarify this Three of Cups. Celebration, happy times, good times in regards to a conflict resolution, having harmony, and finding success. Yes, so when these two are able to separate, and the fire is burning low, the Wands is in reverse, so it's fizzling out in the area of business, but also in the area of romance. Okay, someone is going to feel slow to recover after this breakup and is burnt out and needing to focus on self because there's a lack of self-care and a lot of negative self-talk. This relationship, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.